Today on the channel, we take a look at the final Super 7 Ultimate Glow-in-the-Dark Turtle as we've got Donatello.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Super 7 unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got Donatello, the Glow-in-the-Dark edition. But for all your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. And of course, you can also go to the Super 7 website, use code KYLEP to support the channel. So there it is right there. But we today got the glow-in-the-dark version. We unboxed the regular version of Donatello. Now we have the glow-in-the-dark one. Now we have all 4 turtles done for glow-in-the-dark and the regular editions. And we're going to start moving on to some of the other supporting cast and characters of the Super 7 Ultimates line. But of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at this packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Of course, uniform packaging in these glow-in-the-dark ones for the turtle variety. Got a little bit of that mutagen right there on the sewer lid, looking good. Very hazard-like, very warehouse, kind of scientific lab-like packaging on this. Property of TCRI, it does say on both sides. Got the old hazard symbol there, the nuclear symbol. And then, of course, you got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles classic logo going on right there. And then the slip cover, we're used to it. We love these slip covers. See you later. Goodbye. And we get Donatello in the package, looking good and pretty uniform with all 4 of these turtles. Pretty much the same kind of accessories. Of course, a little bit different in the weapons, but everything else pretty much the same. But a very cool packaging design on here, especially when it glows in the dark, as I've talked about and we've shown here in these videos. Nothing too fun on the side, just packaging. On the back, though, get a little bit of blurb action. We'll read that about Donatello. You got that classic logo at the top. Always love it. That is my turtle logo at the end of the day. Donatello, the turtle's crazy genius. Donatello is the brain with the bow staff. He's a certified self-taught genius with the technological know-how to invent the turtle gadgets and vehicles. But don't count him out in a fight. Donnie can hold his own in battle too. So shout out to old Donnie, fighting the good fight like a young scientist out there, protecting his lab, something like that. But there he is, old Donatello in the plastic prison. If I can get this to settle down a little, there it is right there, looking good. Love that translucent kind of green plastic, looking really nice, glow in the dark, or regular version as well. But I'm going to take him offline, get all this out of the package, and we'll be back talking all things glow in the dark Donatello. All right, we got Donatello out of the package. Let's dive in. Let's start with the accessories per the course, per the usual. We're going to mix it up. We're going to go pizza slice. Don't call it a wedge or a pizza wedge. And actually, funny story, talked about it last week with the turtle review. I actually went to the Wedge Pizzeria and I got 2 wedges of pizza while I was there yesterday. Shout out to Iowa City. Iowa City, home of the Hawkeyes. Oh, not a Hawkeye though at the end of the day. But we do get the glow-in-the-dark pizza. Once again, very on brand for the turtles, as we do know. We got 2 turtle communicators, getting the most out of your molds. Every single turtle had these same things, so it's old hat at this point. But do you like your communicators closed? You like them open? Choose your own communication adventure. So we got that. TCRI canister. Once again, got a little mutagen spilling off the side. Nice yellow color against the green. I like that it gives a little dash of color here. A little Oakland A's action with the green and yellow attack. Looking good. Then we get the mini turtle, the baby turtle here. Definitely feels a little different because we didn't get these with the original turtle 4-pack or foursome from Super 7. This is a little add-in for the glow-in-the-dark one. So we do have this turtle here once again. And then, of course, hands department. We know all about it. We got 2 gripping hands out of the package. Got 2 more in the package. So we got 2 more gripping hands here. Got 2 fists of fury. We know Donatello, they talked about on the back of the package. When the chips are down, he's throwing some fists. He's doing some of that. Got 2 fists looking good. And then you got the 2 splayed out hands, kind of open hands here that we see with all the turtles. So once again, same hands for all these turtles across the board. And of course, we know with the Super 7 Ultimate Edition turtles that the original ones all had different kind of colors to them. The glow in the dark, all obviously going to be the same glow in the dark style. So we got that there. Now we got, of course, the patented bow staff for Donatello. Is there a more iconic weapon? Well, maybe nunchucks, maybe a katana blade, maybe some size. I don't know. Pick your own weapon adventure, but very iconic for Donatello. Love the purple wrappings on here. I love the color coordinating here between the purple and the green. It just looks different enough, and it really does stick out. Like the way it looks. I'm here for that all day long, and you got to have those with Donatello, as we do know. But now we get Donatello out of the package, and an interesting one. It's really interesting, and I talk about it in all these turtle reviews, so I'm a broken record again. But Donatello, on the playground as a little kid, nobody liked Donatello. But in this internet age with tons of voices all over the world, all over the galaxy, all over the universe, a lot of Donatello fans out there. I was shocked when the internet first came and I found out how many Donatello fans were there, because literally nobody on the playground was their favorite turtle. So it's just wild to think, but you like what you like, you don't what you don't. There's turtle fans all over the place, and Donatello, apparently a tip-top guy, just not on my playground as a kid. But you got the classic Donatello head from the old school Playmates figures. Absolutely nostalgic, absolutely do love this. I did use this head, of course, on the regular edition of Donatello for Super 7 Ultimates, which will lead me to use this one for this figure here. Keeping it uniform between these two, making them as different as possible between these four turtles. Have the original Playmate style head on all regular four, and then the alternate head on the glow-in-the-darks ones. Make them as different as possible as you can. That's what I always like to do. But the old school head, always good. Love the purple bandana. Of course, love the little teeth going on in the turtles. Do turtles have teeth? I guess these turtles do. But a good-looking classic head for Donatello. And then this head, always interesting to me, is he's kind of got that mad look. Almost reminds me of Kermit the Frog. Kind of Kermit the Frog gets that mad look there where he closes his mouth together. Kind of has that look going to it. You got a little bit longer bandana going on. Very interesting. Big old yellow eyes. It's Donatello, but it's a grumpy Donatello is what we're going to call this. A science experiment that went wrong right there is what we got going on. But now we get Donatello out of the package here. Let's walk through the articulation first. Why not? Arms do go all the way around. Very nice tight joints on this one. Bicep cut, side to side on the elbows, single jointed elbows, hands back and forth, side to side. Got the up and down hinge on this one. Hands replaceable, as we do know. You do get those big old Donatello splits if you need them. Good articulation there. No waist, anything like that with these turtles. Single jointed knees, side to side at the knees. Ankles, side to side, back and forth, up and down. Usual Super 7 articulation. These do have a peg hole in their feet. Let's see if he does fit on a ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% at Ringside Collectibles. And what do you know? Fits perfectly on the stand. The stand's coming back in stock in December, apparently. So load up if you need them, that's for sure. I'm definitely going to be ordering some more for me. It seems like they're only coming in about once a year now, so you got to load up when you can. That's the way it goes. But an interesting one, of course, head also removable back, forth, side to side, as you can imagine here. Donatello, very uniform compared to the other turtles. Got the same kind of color shell. Got the yellow underbody. Of course, the purple is really part of what makes him Donatello, and the D on the belt. But we do got the whole back here. You got a spot for the bow staff in the back. Just on brand for Donatello, there's no doubt about it. Looks like Donatello, and I really like the purple and the green colors together. I think they really go good together. It really, really does pop. I am here for this. And of course, the original Donatello, which we unboxed on the channel, a little bit plainer, I would say. It's crazy. These glow-in-the-dark ones have a nice color to them, even outside of the glow-in-the-dark aspect. Glow-in-the-dark toys have come a heck of a long way in the last decade or so. There's no doubt there. But there's the classic Donatello. Here's the glow-in-the-dark. Choose your own adventure which one you prefer. I got to think most people have these because these are a little bit rarer, a little harder to find. That's just the way it goes from time to time. The variants usually aren't made in the same amounts as the regular plain Jane editions here. But Donatello, a must-have. You got to have all four turtles. I say that all the time as well. And Donatello completes the glow-in-the-dark turtles. So if you missed any of the reviews, go back, check those out. We also unboxed all of these turtles. Go back and check those out as well. So there it is, glow-in-the-dark Donatello. What are your thoughts? Pick up or a pass? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you here for glow-in-the-dark action figures? Are you a fan? Or are they easy passes for you? Of course, don't forget about the Patreon channel for early access to videos like this and all the channel videos from both YouTube channels. You can get early on Patreon, so make sure you check that out if you are so interested. Best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget social media. Search Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for glow-in-the-dark Donatello, I'm glow-in-the-dark Kyle. See you guys all real soon.